Once upon a time, in a bustling high school, there was a kid named Jamie. Jamie wasn't what you'd call a straight A student. Math problems turned into riddles, and science projects often looked like abstract art. But there was one thing Jamie did excel at: dreaming of popularity. Jamie longed for the attention, the laughter, and most importantly, the charm of being liked by the in-crowd. One fateful afternoon, while nervously shifting weight from foot to foot at the lockers, Jamie's heart raced when the school's golden boy, Ryan, strolled over. With his effortless charisma and a smile that could light up the dullest days, Ryan was everything Jamie wished to be. To Jamie's utter shock, Ryan casually asked, "Hey, do you mind helping me with some homework? I could really use a hand." Stunned but thrilled, Jamie nodded eagerly. Of course! This was the moment Jamie had been waiting for. They exchanged numbers and agreed to meet after school. As Jamie walked away, a flutter of hope filled their heart. Maybe this was the start of something special. After school, the two met in the library, a cozy nook filled with the smell of old books and the quiet hum of studious whispers. But just 5 minutes into the session, Ryan's phone buzzed. It was a text from his mom. "You need to come home now." The moment felt like a cruel twist of fate, but Ryan's eyes sparkled with gratitude. "I'm really sorry, can you just finish my homework? I'll owe you one." With that, Ryan dashed out, leaving Jamie surrounded by a pile of unfinished assignments. Sighing, Jamie dove into the homework, pouring every ounce of effort into it. A part of Jamie felt a twinge of frustration. Was this really how it worked? Was Jamie just a stepping stone in Ryan's quest for good grades? Yet the dream of popularity twinkled like fairy lights in the back of Jamie's mind. If Ryan aced his assignments, maybe he'd see Jamie in a new light. Maybe even ask for a date. As the evening wore on, Jamie finished the homework, feeling a mix of pride and disillusionment. "I can't believe I just did his work," Jamie whispered to the empty library. But then a thought flickered. Maybe this was an opportunity. What if Jamie turned the tables? The next day at school, Jamie decided to approach Ryan with confidence. "Hey, I finished your homework, but I was thinking, I'd love to study together more often. Maybe we could help each other out." Ryan grinned, his eyes lighting up. "That sounds great. You're actually really good at this. Let's make it a regular thing." Days turned into weeks, and their study sessions became a shared ritual. They laughed over textbooks, exchanged stories, and slowly, Jamie realized that Ryan wasn't just a popular kid. He was fun, smart, and kind. With every session, Jamie found confidence blooming like flowers in spring. One afternoon, as they wrapped up a particularly challenging math problem, Ryan paused and looked at Jamie. "You know, I've really enjoyed hanging out with you. How about we grab a coffee this weekend?" Heart racing, Jamie could hardly believe it. This was the moment they had dreamed of. "I'd love that," Jamie replied, trying to keep the excitement from bubbling over. As they walked out of the school together, Jamie felt a newfound sense of self. Popularity wasn't just about fitting in or doing someone else's homework. It was about connection, confidence, and being true to oneself. In the end, Jamie didn't just gain a crush. They gained a true friend and a budding romance, paving the way for a brighter, more authentic future.